I'm back with another tour. This one's in East Nashville, my old stomping grounds, specifically an area of East Nashville that is really close to downtown. So if you were looking for a house, proximity to downtown because you work there, or maybe you have a problem partying there, this might be it. It's but just under, or just, sorry, rather over $1.7 million. It does have a 2-car garage. This is city living, guys. City living, but even city living in Nashville comes with off-street parking. So this is kind of nice. Another corner lot. I don't know what the deal is with me and corner lots, but apparently I love them. So, okay, it has a little bit of a wraparound side porch here, enough for you to enjoy a cup of coffee with a friend. Okay, now it's over 4,000 square feet. I want to say about 4,400, but don't quote me on that. I have a hard time these days remembering all of the stats. You do have a little closet here, and I actually love that you also have a little light. Okay, now half bath. They used this sort of rust color as a, which is obviously a big color these days. But they used it as an accent without, but unfortunately the lighting in here doesn't exactly show you how pretty it is, but you're gonna be able to see it over here on an accent wall. Okay, so open living, dining, kitchen concept. And you sort of feel like you're in a treehouse on this one. If it were a different lot, you could almost see downtown, but because it's situated on this side of the street, you can't, which I don't know, is a bit of a trade-off because you do feel like you're in a treehouse. Okay, so the kitchen, I really love the finishes here. I actually really love the stone. I don't have a lot of the details to the finishes, but the appliance packages appear to be LG and Thor. Really, I want to say it's slate gray blue, like it's one or the other, or maybe a combination. And then, of course, you did see the garage, so you have a bit of a mud room here. Really nice, especially if you have kids that get into mud. Okay, coffee station / nook over here. This seems to be a growing trend among all price points. And then, okay, let's come back here. And you come in. I am a sucker for a pantry. But I love an open pantry. I love an open pantry. I just think it forces you to keep everything clean. You have a prep sink and a second dishwasher. Trust me, I tried, or I counted, I'm so sorry guys. I went into the kitchen when I was touring this for the first time to make sure that I didn't say that wrong, but there's a dishwasher in here as well. Okay. Dining room, and I kept the doors open here. They actually did the doors on both sides, which gives a nice flow, especially when you're entertaining. But this is what you have out here. They've tiled the back balcony. And it's pretty quiet. You're close to the city. I'm going to show you, this is the corner lot here. The grass could use a little watering, but minor detail. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs. How are we feeling about the stone fireplace? I want you to tell me in the comments. By the way, I have a surprise for you when we get to the end. So I'm going to show you what I thought was like, oh, wow, and unexpected at the very end. But wait till the end. Okay, let's go upstairs. I even took my shoes off so we didn't hear my heels clanking today. Love the elongated windows here. We have 4 bedrooms up. Again, it's deceiving from the front of the house that this is actually 4,400 square feet. So this is not a bedroom. This is a flex space with a bar. And if I can get out here, Another balcony, but they chose Trex on this one, or a version of Trex. So no fuss. Okay. Bedroom 1. It's not too tiny. They're small, but appropriately sized for this house. I do love the finishes of the closet. They went the extra mile and did drawers. Let's turn this light on. They did drawers within the closet, which I think is really nice. And then you have a Jack and Jill bathroom right here. Double vanities. And you have the tub, which is a necessity if you have kids, especially little ones. Another bedroom about the same size. And I'm going to go back here first before we go to the primary. I'm going to make you wait for that one. Laundry room right here. Huge laundry room. So, I mean, I love when they already put the stone here. That's a nice investment up front. And then a little bit more than rust. It's more burgundy, but I love the repeated moody color upstairs, in the shower, and another bedroom. So if you're counting, we're on number 3 for bedrooms. And all of them are very similar. So you're not going to have a fight amongst the members of the family. And then the primary. Okay, so the primary is quite large. This, I think, would be a king-size bed here, and it easily is set up for the dressers. You could even maybe center the end tables over the windows a little bit more, or do bigger side tables. Okay, so huge bedroom, beautiful tree house views, and then the tub is in the shower enclosure, which I love because essentially the tub becomes a wet room, or the whole tub shower thing becomes a wet room. You get it at the tub, you don't need a mat. It's a really clean look. And then another really impressive closet, but nope, one wasn't enough. His and his, hers and hers, hers and his, whatever combination you want of closets, but they're both almost the same size, which is kind of nice. So if that were me, I would use this closet and probably half the other closet and leave half for my husband, but he would be fine with it. Okay, I told you that I would have a surprise for you. So let's see if I can get this going here. We're going to go back downstairs and I'm going to show you what I thought was my, oh my gosh moment. You haven't seen it yet, so you can't really guess because you haven't seen it. But so far, the features that I'm loving are the, I have to remember how to get back downstairs. This is really funny. The extra dishwasher, the pantry's a real win. Okay. This wall, let's take a moment for the wall, is really pretty, and the door is painted the same color to go to the lower level. Okay. Now, I was expecting more. It said it was a 5-bedroom. Well, it is a 5-bedroom, but they finished off the whole downstairs as an apartment, a studio apartment. So you have built-in rental potential, income potential, if you want. It even has a pantry. So storage, closet, pantry, and it's not small. It looks like they've even given entry to excess storage down there. Easily can fit like a living room, dining room situation here, and then either a queen size bed somewhere in here. Lots of different configurations, but the bathroom is also really pretty. I had to touch this. It is a tile, but it looks like wood, and I really like the tile choices in this shower. Double vanities. Now, when I say we're only about 7 minutes to downtown. Back in the day, 4 minutes to downtown, maybe 7 or 8 now, depending on traffic. But you have downtown views like from the end of the street. And you have street parking. So if you did want to like short-term rental, like buy the house, you have plenty of space upstairs. In short-term rental or use it as an in-law suite downstairs, you have a ton of room. Okay. Do we want to guess the price on this one? Guess the price. Or message me for the details.